What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Graphics. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to design this album cover in CorelDRAW. If you're new, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss my future upload. Alright, so without any further ado guys, this is actually the stock images we'll be making use of. I'm going to put the link of all this in the down description below. So let's get straight to the video. Welcome to CorelDRAW guys. So as you all know, this is what you're going to see when you open your CorelDRAW. So we're going to fill in our size, and the size we'll be making use of is 7 by 7 inches. All right, so to change your size, come over. First of all, come over. If you're making use of inches, all right, you can see the different option we have here. So just select inches, come over to your page dimension and choose 7 by 7 and click enter on your keyboard. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our rectangle tool, and maybe somebody will be asking, why do we always use rectangle tool? Actually, we make use of it here because we want all our design to be fitting perfectly into the frame. All right, so basically what we're going to do now is we're going to change this rectangle size to 7 by 7 inches. Okay, so click enter and press letter P to make it fit to frame, just right there. And this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is remove the black stroke or the outline which we had. So we're going to come over to this and select set outline color. Right click and select set outline color, and you can drop the tool using your pick tool, and this is what you're going to have, as simple as that. So the next thing we're going to do is import our stock images. So to do that, right click over here and select import. Shortcut is Ctrl I. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of this, all right, which we will be making use of. All right, so we're going to select all of this. I don't know which background is not coming. All right, okay, all right, so that is it guys. So we're going to basically select all of this, and I'm going to place it just right here. And this design guys, this is basically, it took me a lot of time to get this concept because this image was not giving me what I actually want from the artist. All right, so we got this image to be worked on, but I never got what I wanted from this image. But I kind of decided to make use of just part of the body, just like the head. All right, from the head to the neck, and that's what we're going to make use of. So we're going to cut out or we're going to blend the part of the body to the background so we can get a unique, all right, a unique design. So what we're going to do now is we're going to place in our background first of all. All right, I'm going to bring in this background, this one here. I'm going to scale it up just right here. All right, so we're going to scale this background up, and once you do that, we're going to right click on it and select power clip and place it into the frame. So right click and select power clip, then this arrow is going to come up, so point it to where the frame is and left click on it, and boom guys, this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to right click and select edit power clip. All right, so once you do that, it's going to take you into the frame, and once you take it into the frame, what you're going to do is, now I want to blur this background. I want to like give it a blur effect. So I'm going to go to effect. If you don't have this version, you can DM me. I'm going to send you the link. I've been sending link actually on Instagram. All right, I'm going to put the link, the name of my handle, Jim_Junior1. So if you don't have this version, you can actually go to Bitmap. Under creative, you will see blur. Under blur, you see Gaussian blur. But for this case, we can see effects, then we can see blur, then we can use Gaussian blur. So once we're using this, we're going to just basically increase this. All right, once you're increasing, you'll be seeing the outcome, and I think 25.9 pixel is fine. So you can click OK to that and leave this to this, and you're going to click finish, and now you're going to bring in your image. All right, I'm going to place this image just right here. We're going to scale it up, but not that much, and I'm going to place it into the background, into the frame we had. So by right clicking just the way we did earlier, right click, select edit power clip, and we're going to place it into this frame just right here. So you can see the reason why we're putting rectangle tool, because we are actually getting perfect shapes. No object is going out of the frame. So all right, so now you can see the image is not fitted, so we're going to right click and select edit power clip just to bring it into to take us into the frame. Now we're going to blend this image to this background. All right, so now this is what we're going to do, but before we do that, I'm going to convert this image to bitmap. All right, so go to bitmap, select bitmap, convert to bitmap, then go to color mode, select RGB. All right, resolution at 300, click on OK. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this image. All right, so let's try something else. Let's take it to black and white or grayscale, just this way. All right, so we're going to change that. So we're going to change the color of this image. So we're going to go to effects, select adjust, then go to color balance. All right, so once you go to color balance, this is what you're going to have. Now you can basically bring this one down here. All right, then you can take this one to magenta, just this way. Then let's increase this one a bit, the red. Let's increase the red a bit. All right, so we're going to increase red, add some red. All right, so increase magenta a bit, and this is what we're going to have, guys. So this is basically what we're going to have. So I'm going to click on OK. You can use my settings, guys. All right, 30 minus 24. So what we're going to do now is we're going to blend this to the background. All right, so to do this, we're going to select our transparency tool, then we're going to fade out just right here. All right, we're going to fade out just this way. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool, draw this way, give it white color. So I'm going to use my transparency tool and fade out just right here. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to duplicate this one, then click on it again. I'm going to flip this one just right here. You know, if you're in Photoshop, you can just use your brush and just, you know, do something unique, but you know, this is correct draw and you need to do it just the way you know how to do it best. All right, so I'm going to bring this one here, fade out this part. All right, reduce it. All right, so I'm going to duplicate again. So as you can see what I'm doing, I'm just using this white stuff we created, the white rectangle, to just, you know, cover up this this stuff which I don't actually want it to show in this design. All right, I'm going to basically bring this one here, fade out this just right here, and this is basically what you're going to have. So I'm going to click on finish. If you don't understand, guys, you can manually do this. You can manually do it. You understand, just the way you understand. All right, so once you do this, you can basically increase this one a bit, and we're going to basically take it up a little bit, and we're going to leave that one just right there. And the next one I'm going to bring is this sky background. So I'm going to cut it using Ctrl+X. So we're going to take it into the frame, paste it here, and we're going to bring it just right here, and we're going to convert it to grayscale. All right, so once you convert to grayscale, this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to use my transparency tool, fade out this part just right here, and I'm going to decrease the opacity of the transparency. All right, so I'm going to take it behind just right here. I don't want it much, I just want it to show a little bit of the background, so just as you can see over there. All right, I don't want it much on the background. So this is basically what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this background. This is actually like what's it called? It's like a dirty background kind of. All right, it's kind of like a scratch background. I want to have the effect on this image. All right, so now I'm going to scale this up I'm going to place it just right here. So once I do that, I'm going to use my transparency tool, then come over to my merge mode and change this to screen. And you can see the effects, guys. You can see that beautiful scratch effect on the image. So we're going to basically reduce the opacity just this way, reduce the opacity so that it won't look that much on the image. So as you can see how beautiful this is looking. So I'm going to cut it, go into the frame, then paste it in here, and we're going to basically leave that to that. And this is what we're going to have. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this light flare effect. All right, so I'm going to place it just right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my transparency tool and blend it to the background using my screen. All right, so let's try overlay. Overlay is cool, but I think screen is better. Screen is better. So we're going to just reduce this one just right here. I'm going to place it just there. You know, if you're using this thing, you have to be tactical about it. You can see how it's reflecting on the image. You don't just bring it like this, like you bring it into this image or place it anywhere you want. Just look at it carefully and choose where you as in you found it best for it to be on your design. All right, I think that's cool over there. It's just looking okay the way it is. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in this logo. So I'm going to extract this logo from this background. So to do that, we're going to come over to Bitmap, select mode, black and white. Make sure your composition mode is on line art. Click on OK. Go to trace bitmap on your property bar, locate outline trace, line art, and wait for it to load, guys. All right, so once it's done loading, you're going to see something like this. You've always seen this on my videos. All right, so click on OK. Now what I'm going to do is you're going to delete this. Click on this and use ungroup, or you can use Ctrl U to ungroup. Now you can delete all the particles you don't actually want. All right, you can delete all the particles you don't want. I actually created this logo, guys. I made this logo. All right, so I don't want to bring in the soft copy. I just want to show you guys in case you're not the one that did the logo and you want to, you know, get the logo out. So we're going to place this one just right here, just at the top left corner, a little bit, just not big. Like you guys know, I always tell you guys, you don't need so much information on design. As simple as it is, it passes. As far as it passes the information, guys, you're cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this color using my eyedropper tool. Then I'm going to copy this color just right here. I want to copy this color. All right, so you keep pointing till you get the color you want. So let me just pick this one and place it just right here. All right, so I'm going to come over to my color thumbnail just to you know, just to give it the same color. I'm going to adjust this color just this way, and this is basically what you're going to have, guys. This is what you are going to have. All right, so I'm going to scale this one up a bit, and we're going to leave that to that. All right, so this is basically what you're going to have. Guys, as you can see how beautiful that is looking. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the title of this image of this song. Is actually over here. I just typed it and left it there, guys. All right, so this is the title of the song. Why I typed it there is because of this is a Yoruba song, guys. Is a Yoruba song. It's not an English word. All right, so we're having all these dots up there. So I was trying to paste it for you guys on the notepad, but it's kind of giving me something else which I don't want. So that's why I left it here. But the fonts we'll be making use of on this one is called Vanguard CF Demi Bold. So that is the font for this. I've typed out the font for you guys. It's over here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one just here. So I'm going to color this way. All right, so once you color it, just place it just right here. Once you change your font and you color it, place it just right there. And the next thing you're going to do is let me take this up a bit. The next thing you're going to do is I'm going to bring in this background. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're having a white outline, so let's remove it, come over to this and remove the outline just right there, and that's perfect. Now what you're going to do is right click on this and select power clip, then place it into this frame. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to select edit power clip. All right, place it just right here, and let's leave this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and change this to screen. Let's see the outcome, and let's change to overlay, and let's see the outcome. Okay, this is not giving us what we want, so let's leave it at normal. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to just fade out this edge, this one, just to have a little bit of this color. That is just what I want over there, nothing more. So I'm going to just click on OK, and this is basically what we're going to have, guys. So now before we do that, let us let's adjust this color. All right, change this to RGB and adjust the color and click on OK. So this is basically what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this light flake, copy it and place it just right here. All right, I'm going to place it just right there, and this is basically what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to copy this scratch effect, copy it, paste it just right here, and you're going to cut it, go into the frame, paste it just right here, because I just want to have that same scratch on the text. So you can see it here, you can see how beautiful it's looking, you can see how beautiful that is. So that is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this the social media handle. All right, so I'm going to come to my notepad and copy. All right, I'm going to paste it just right here, and the font I'll be using for this one is called Futura. All right, so that is just it. So I'm going to turn this to uppercase. So use Ctrl+A, Shift F3 on your keyboard, then change this to uppercase. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this one, make sure it's aligned to the middle, select it, hold Shift, select this one, press letter C, put it at the middle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come to your shape tool, and you're going to just drag this one just to increase the spacing a bit, and that's beautiful, guys. That's what you're going to have. So now what you're going to do is you're going to extract this from this logo just as we did earlier. Bitmap, mode, black and white. Okay, trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and wait for that to load, guys. And boom, guys, this is it. So you're going to delete this one, and this is what you're going to have. So you're going to just place this one just right here. Now we're going to import Instagram. It's actually Instagram and what's it called, Instagram and Facebook. So we're going to basically extract this one also. All right, so you can see if you're having this problem, you're having like a white space, please don't just click OK, increase it to get a perfect black. Now click on OK. You can see now go to trace bitmap, outline trace and line art, wait for that to load. And once you're done, you can click OK. Now you can delete this one, delete this. Now you can basically group this and reduce this and place it just right here. And once you do that, you can basically bring this one down here. And guys, this is it. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to bring in the artist name. All right, place it just right here. I'm going to just keep that to the left, just this left hand corner. So the font I'll be using for this is called Albright, and that is the font, guys. That is the font. I love this font so much. Now you can see, guys, let me show you some easy trick. Like, it's just, I don't just leave this name just the way it's hanging over there. So I'm gonna bring in my freehand tool, just do something, something like this, and just leave that there. You can basically reduce this. All right, and I believe that's all. This is how we design this unique album cover in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, guys, drop me a comment in the comment section below. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you guys in my next video.